everybody, welcome back to the channel for another live stream. I hope you're all doing well on this Monday. And of course, the first appearance for the new intro. I hope you like it. I really like it. Big up to Dan from Turf House and Other TV. Great guy, great channel as well. So go and head over there and subscribe to his channel because he's a great guy, guys. Obviously, and he's a Burnley fan as well. So no, I think they're very much a similar club to ours in terms of values and things. So we can certainly relate to that for sure. But anyway, we've got lots to get through. We've got lots to get through today, guys. And it has been a very busy week, and it is, of course, episode 2 of the Huddersfield Town latest news show, which I'm going to be doing weekly up until the season begins, and then obviously we'll get into more of the live shows like we usually do with the previews and reviews and things like that. You know how it works if you've been here last season. But guys, the first thing I want to say is that if you are new, please make sure you drop a like, but also subscribe, guys. I am one subscriber away before I came on here from 500. So if you are watching on X, please do make sure you come over to the YouTube and Huddersfield Town Fan TV, because the last time I checked, we were on 500. We were on 499, so we just need one more. Just one more. But yeah, anyway, guys, let's get into it straight. But let's say a few of those. So, hello there to Aiden, the new intro. I'm glad you like it, Aiden. Yeah, I've been really excited to show you guys the intro, and obviously there'll be a little outro as well. But obviously the intro is the main thing. But no, I really like it, and I'm glad you do too. Here's the time. Okay, sorry, I can't stay long, mate. Yeah, no worries at all, mate. Obviously, I know you are on your way to Filey for the week, so I hope you have a great holiday, mate. And you still make sure you come and nip, you still make sure you come and nip in and say hello, which is you're just a legend, dude. I really appreciate it. You're always here, no matter how long you're in. Make sure you smash like everyone and subscribe if you're new. Yeah, big up to you, Aiden. I appreciate that. Yeah, like I said, guys, one away from 500. So can we reach that in today's live? But anyway, we will get stuck into the news. Of course, the new away kit was announced, wasn't it? It was revealed, and I want to know know what you guys think of the new away shirt. Obviously, we'll have a few pictures on here that we're going to show now, but I'm sure everybody's seen it anyway. But anyway, we're just going to kind of do it for the just to recap if anyone hasn't seen it. And a few of course of these, and then bigger photo there. But look, I really do like this away shirt, guys, and I've been to buy it today. I put it straight in the wash, so because obviously I do. Anyway, you don't need to know, but obviously I wash it before I wear it. That's what I've always done with clothes. But yeah, no, I really like it. Obviously, it is a throwback to our past. Very similar, if not the same, apart from the sponsor, to the 1999-2000 kit that we had, which again I don't remember as wearing or anything because I was still very young at that point. So, but no, I like the colours, and like I say, in person, it certainly looks a lot nicer in person. I know a lot of people say that, but yeah, but. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, or if you're watching this on playback, let me know what you think of this away shirt. But I certainly have taken to the new away shirt. I think they've done a great job on both the kits, to be fair, the home and away. So, no, I'm looking forward to wearing them lots over the season. And yeah, we'll do just that. But yeah. I do like the colours. They're very unique out there. And like I say, it is. I don't know if you can see from this photo, guys, but if you look at the... Let me just get the photo up again. The kit that I'm talking about from, when we were... It's quite small, this space. You probably can't see it. But on the back wall there, you can see that is the original of this kit. And I think it's a nice touch to our... It's like a really nice touch to our past, isn't it? It's really nice to, celebrate our past and you know and go back in time a bit. But yeah, no, I really like it. Let's have a look what everybody else is saying. Oris is big up everyone. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Yeah, big up to you, and I'm glad you like the intro as well. Yeah, I'm glad you like it as well. I'm really happy with it. Dan's done a great job with it. Yeah, I'm glad I know people that can do my intros because I just wouldn't be able to do them at all. But yeah, George is here. Big up, Ryan. Hope you're okay, mate. What a week for us. 3 signings through the door and a new away kit looks fresh. I love it. Yeah, big up, George. I hope you're well. And yeah, it's been a busy week, hasn't it? As I said when I first started the show today. Nice to see a few players through the door, and the new away kit looks very fresh, as he said. So very nicely put. So anyway, guys, yeah, let me know your thoughts on the away kit if you want. But I nearly pressed end the stream then, guys. Blooming heck. Right, and that's not a good idea, is it? Right, so we are going to get into the new signings because I did report on a few of these links that we were being linked with. You know, we were linked with Mikael Miller, Anthony Evans as well was another one. Herbie Kane was a bit more of a... We had been linked with him, but it wasn't as strong as the other two in terms of what, you know, but we are going to get into it, guys. But yeah, no, I think I was kind of surprised with the Herbie Kane one because I thought maybe that one had got away from us. The other two, probably more confident. But no, I'm delighted, of course, I am to see all 3 of them come through the door. But yeah, so the new signings were announced, and we are going to get into the first one, of course, guys. So this is the first signing. This is the second signing of the summer, sorry to say, but this is the first out of the 3 that was made last week. Mikael Miller. Now, as I said, guys, I think for me, Mikael Miller obviously plays as the left wing back. He can play in that position. Now, I kind of said about this signing that, again, he's got plenty of experience in this division. He's 28, a wing back. Like I say, he has just left Plymouth. They didn't renew his contract. He's had a lot of injuries, which is my biggest concern out of it for this guy. But I think that he will suit the system, and if he can stay fit, I think he can be a really good player for us. Whether he's a starter week in, week out, remains to be seen, to be honest with you. Because obviously I know, well, to be fair, the 3 Brody Spencer, I was going to say Brody Spencer would be there, but Brody Spencer's obviously in the last game. Noisy motorbikes, guys. In the last friendly, obviously over the weekend, Brody Spencer has played as one of the 3 centre backs. So no, I think he could potentially start in that left wing back position, to be honest with you. But yeah, guys, let me know what you make of his sign. Obviously, he has got a lot of experience. He was at Rotherham as well. He's won the League One title with Rotherham as well. But the experience is there, and I really do like this signing, guys. I really do. And like I said, I do think it is a concern about the injuries, but I think because he's dropped down a division again now to Plymouth in the championship. Well, they are in championship, sorry. I think that will that help him with the injuries? Hopefully so. Hopefully if he gets a full pre-season as well, he'll be fine. But sometimes players do have a few niggle injuries, but then they can stay fit for a while. So let's just hope he can contribute a lot to us this season. Because, yeah, if he comes in and he gets injured within the first couple of games, I'd already be alarm bells will be ringing for me in terms of, you know, him potentially not being a great signing for us because he's not going to be available that much. But yeah, no, welcome to the club, Mikael Miller. He did say a quote as well when he first joined. He said, "I'm really happy to be a Huddersfield Town player. It didn't take long for me to decide this was the club I wanted to join this summer, despite other offers." So yeah, he had a few offers as well, guys, but he decided to come to us. So yeah, no, welcome to Mikael Miller, and I'm looking forward to seeing him play and hopefully get to meet him as well at some point. It'd be good to meet a few of these new signings. But yeah, no. So the next player that came through the door, Herbie Kane, who, let me tell you, I am so impressed with this signing, guys. Honestly, you know, he's a proper ball-playing midfielder. You know, he's what we've been lacking for ages in that midfield, guys. And you know, he will provide that creative spark. You know, he's great with his passing range. You know, and yeah, he's just going to make that midfield cook. And for me, obviously, anybody who doesn't know Herbie Kane, obviously he did. He was obviously a key part of Michael Duff's team at Barnsley in the 22-23 season, obviously, where they got all the way to play a final. And obviously, yeah, we know what happened in the final. They got robbed pretty much, didn't they? The decisions were very poor against them. But no, obviously, his contract expired at the end of June at Oakwell. And yeah, he's signed on the dotted line. And for me, I just think it's a really top signing, guys. I did do a video on these signs, by the way, if you haven't seen them, where I do go into a bit more detail. But obviously, this is kind of just a recap, just to let me know your thoughts, guys, as well on these signings in the chat as well. But let's have a look at what was said then. But yeah, he signed on a 3-year deal, and yeah, look, he seems to be very. He seems to fit what we like to see in a player. You know, very honest, hard-working, and a bit of flair as well. Really, that flair that really does unlock the defences. You know, and pick passes, and you know, really get the side moving up the pitch as well. So he's got so much skill sets here, and I'm just buzzing with this signing. I really am. But let's have a look at what he had to say as well. Let me just remove the banner. He did say that he couldn't be happier to join the club at such an exciting time, and really looking forward to the season ahead. Soon after learning of the interest and speaking to the sporting director and coach, I knew this is where I wanted to be. Working with Michael Duff, again, is obviously a huge appeal. But having visited the training ground and stadium before signing and learned more about the ambition here, that has its own attraction, and you get a good feeling about this being a club to commit to. My job now is to work really hard alongside my new teammates in pre-season and do whatever I can once the season starts to ensure we get off to a great start and keep that momentum up across what is always a tough division. So yeah, look, again, we all know that he's very experienced. So these words were quite nice to you, weren't they, really? Michael Duff also commented as well, he said Herbie is a player and person I obviously know very well, so I have to be a confident belief in his ability to make a difference for us across the entire season. That said, I'm really pleased he's decided to join us here at Town. And like I said, he goes on to a few of these qualities. He's honest, he's hard-working, you know, very much of a flair player that can unlock opposition defences, pick passes, obviously get the side moving up the pitch, and he felt that his skill set will blend really well with the players we already have in that area of the team. But yeah, no, I'm really excited, and we're just gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the chat, guys, about this signing. But really good to see him join. Everybody doesn't know, obviously, Kane obviously has had spells at Doncaster, Hull, you know, like I say, Barnsley, as I said maybe before, because he's 25 years of age. So yeah, you could say that he's hitting his prime now. 25, you know, pretty much you're starting in your prime then. I do think that lack of a ball playing number 8 a player with that technical quality, who plays between the thirds and is capable of delivering that killer pass, that final pass. But yeah, no, I'm really happy, guys, with that signing. And then, of course, the latest signing that we made was Anthony Evans. Now, guys, this is another exciting signing, honestly. He has signed a 3-year contract from Bristol Rovers, all an undisclosed fee. Surprise, surprise. All these deals are always undisclosed for some reason. He is as well 25. Spent 3 seasons at Bristol Rovers after signing from German club Paderborn in 2021. Netted 26 goals in his 142 appearances for the club. He's the 4th player to come through the door. But he was arguably one of the best players in League One last season, if anybody doesn't know much about him. He's one of those where he's obviously got 10, I think it was it. He got about 10 goals in the League One last season, and he got like 8 or 9 assists. So no, again, this signing just makes our midfield even stronger once more. And yeah, no, I'm really happy about it. Of course, obviously Duff has said obviously he's happy about him joining too. He goes and says he's one of the best players in the division last season. His consistency, productivity, and attitude hugely appealed to us. Now entering his prime, Anthony was a leader for Bristol Rovers and was someone his team has learned to rely on. So he ticks all our boxes as both a person and professional. So look, yeah, he did have the captain's armband as well at one point for Bristol too last season. So it shows that he's a real leader as well. And as we know, we've got real leaders over the years, haven't we? Obviously, we know we've got Hogg in there, but and Hellick, definitely leaders, but we need more. And I think obviously he is obviously a leader, so it's great to see him come through the door. And really exciting, really exciting. Obviously, he did say a bit of one of his quotes that he put out there. He said, "The ambition of the club is clear to see, and this is a journey I want to be part of." So, no, I thought he spoke up very well as too. And yeah, no, look, he's had an interesting career. Obviously, he started out very young. I think he was at Liverpool, then he crossed over to Everton. It didn't work out at either of those, and then obviously he went to Paderborn, I believe, and stayed there for a bit, and then he's obviously moved to Bristol Rovers, where he's had his best season yet last season, and really was the best player in that division. So no, I'm really happy. So guys, let me know your thoughts on these signings that we've made. If you want to get involved, you can. But yeah, I think hopefully I've summarised it well. I did go into a bit more detail, guys, on my actual videos I did when they were actually announced at the time. So then maybe give more of an insight. But this is more of just a recap. But yeah. Anyway, moving on. So let's have a talk. Let's have a chat about our game over the weekend, guys. Obviously, we did play Guiseley, and we won 7-0. And look, I thought it was a really fantastic performance. Now, I was meant to put the graphics onto the starting lineups, guys, into the chat, but not into the chat, into the overlay section on here, but I've actually forgotten to do that, so which is annoying because I was meaning to do that, but I've been rushing around this morning, but yeah. So we played we stepped it up in this game. Obviously, the players had 45 minutes each, so 2 separate lineups in both houses. So the first pre-season game, as we all know, we did play 3 separate sides every 30 minutes changing. So no, we've stepped it up. The players came through it fine, no injuries, which always seem to feel the worst when pre-season. You want the lads to get the fitness up, you don't want them to get injured, of course. So, But no, we didn't get any injuries, which is good. So the first starting 11 was Chris Maxwell in goal, Sorensen as the wing back, and you've got your three centre halves in Brodie Spencer, Matty Pearson, and Josh Ruffles, and then obviously Jonathan Hogg, Ben Jackson as another wing back, Tom Iapenda, Danny Ward, Josh Koroma, and Sorba Thomas. So that was our first. Like, obviously Nichols was on the bench, the only substitute on the bench in the first half. But no, look, I really encouraged by what I saw. Now people probably say, well, maybe this isn't. Well, no disrespect, but obviously guys obviously had a non-league side. It's a step up from Emily, because obviously Emily are lower down in the non-league pyramid, but Guiseley are higher up. So it was a step up, but yeah, no, we can only control what we can control, and I thought we played very well. Obviously, the new awake, it did make its debut in this game. So yeah, it was good to see. But no, look, we really did fly out the blocks in this game. We really did. Obviously, Tom Iapenda opened the scoring from outside the box inside 3 minutes. So anybody that doesn't know, by the way, Tom Iapenda is one of our young midfielders. He's only 19, but he's really come a long way in terms of he's kind of knocking on the door towards the back end of last season. And now, over the summer, he seems to have worked hard, and now into pre-season, obviously he's working hard as well now, but he's really done that work over the summer before we start pre-season again. You can tell that, and he looks really impressive. I have huge. I don't know what the word. I've got huge hopes for this kid. I really have. He's such a great player. But yeah, great goal. Really well taken. And yeah, that goal kind of received that warm applause from both home and away supporters. So people could see that he was really playing well. Really well taken goal here. The Villa player, big up, mate. Big up to you, Villa player. Hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in. Afternoon, mate. Hope you're well. John says, yeah, afternoon to you. Yeah, I'm all right, thanks. Hope you're well too. But yeah, no, it was a great start. And obviously, we were very professional in this game. Obviously, we did what we needed to do. Now, the second goal was really nice. It was really nice. Tom Iapenda, again involved in the act, guys, linking up with Josh Koroma. And in fact, no, I've missed a goal. And that was the third goal, guys. The second goal, right, was a chance where Josh Koroma really latched onto a loose ball in the penalty area. And he put it into the bottom right-hand corner. It was a really nice finish, to be honest with you. And yeah, it was a good taken goal. It was good to see Josh get back on the score sheet. Look, we know what Josh Koroma's about, guys, don't we? We know what he can do. He hasn't shown the consistency. And I think that he really does need to start being consistent, because, he's just too hot and cold at the moment. And he was last season, and he needs to step it up again. He needs to step it up now. There's no excuses. So yeah, no, but look, great for him to get on the score sheet in this game. Well, 2 goals in fact, as I said earlier. But yeah, no, it was good to see him play well. Hopefully, confidence. Well, he's very much a confidence player, is Josh. So I think if he can do well in pre-season, then it'll only bode well for the start of the season. But then the challenge then is to obviously be consistent week in, week out. But yeah, we'll come to that with it, when we get to it. But the third goal, as I was just saying, I thought this was the second goal, but it was actually the third goal. I just realised. Tom Iapenda in the act again, guys. This guy is just unbelievable. Such a talent. But you linked well with Koroma. Great link-up play there. And yeah, obviously Josh Koroma put it into the back of the net. And yeah, it was obviously 3-0 at half-time. So yeah, the first 11. Look, a few players I was impressed by, as I said, I've already mentioned, guys. Tom Iapenda was the standout player for me. He was outstanding. He controlled the game. His passing range was great. The way he seemed to be everywhere as well. And like I say, he got the team on the pitch as well. He got his goal, and he also obviously got an assist as well. So everything that he did in that half was so good. And I said before, I do think that this is the year he will break through fully into the first team. I think we'll see a lot more of him this season. I just do, because I think this is his time. I'm not getting carried away, guys. Obviously, I know the level of opposition is still it's still kind of in the non-league pyramid, but and I'm not getting carried away. But I thought what he did was really impressive. It was good to see Sorensen as well in the for a bit longer this week. I think another player. He's really impressing me too, to be honest with you, because if you look at, he's a very attacking player. He's always in good areas. He drives forward a lot of times in the matches that we've seen so far, and I think he really will provide that attacking outlet down that wing, which is obviously what a wing back needs to be able to do. But I think he's very, very good at it. And I'm really happy with him. Obviously, one of our new signs as well over the summer. He was our first, of course. I thought another player, obviously Josh Crowe. We have to mention Josh Crowe. But I thought Josh Crowe had a really good half. Obviously, 2 goals, and he really played well. So let's hope he can keep that up. And it was good to see Hogg. Obviously, first game back. Obviously, he missed last week, but no, he played this game, and he came through fine. But that was that. So obviously into the second half, guys, we did have a new lineup, as I said. The new lineup is as follows. I wish I could show the graphic as I read it, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Jacob Chapman in goal. Of course, we know a bit about him. Obviously, he did come into the first team when called upon last season, and did very well, actually. Pat Jones came to this lineup on the wing back role. Jaheim Headley, Josh Osterfield, Ben Wiles, David Kasumu, of course, Mikael Hellick, Ollie Turton, Radinho Balka, Reece Healy, and Bojan Radulovic. Of course, Nichols did remain on the bench as the sole substitute once more. I think, to be fair, though, Nichols didn't get on, but I think, to be fair, we know what Nichols is about. It's nice to see more of the other 2 keepers. I suppose I get why Duff did what he did in this game, because we know what Nichols is about, don't we, guys? But look, we started the second half very strongly as well. A goal within the first few seconds, really. Reece Healy showing his clinical edge once more, putting it into the back of the net. Obviously, Pat Jones was with the assist, crossed the ball low into Healy, and he finished it off. He wasn't going to miss. But we continued on the front foot. I think for me, obviously Ben Wiles as well came on. Obviously, Ben Wiles was in the lineup as well. He added to the tally. So it was a great finish, by the way, this 5th goal. I'm losing count of the goals. 5th goal, Ben Wiles, it was a great strike, actually. And what I will say about Wiles is, I know I did kind of give him a bit of stick last season, only because he wasn't fit and he wasn't contributing anything at all. But let me tell you, so far, he looks so sharp, so on it. He looks a lot fitter, and he looks like he's a different player. And I'm happy for him, of course. I'm happy for him, and it's great for him to. We all want our players to do well. I didn't have any particular agenda against him last season. I just didn't particularly offer much, and he was just very laboured. So no, I'm really happy. I'm really happy with what I've seen. And his confidence will, again, it's good to build confidence in these games, and I think his confidence will be doing good after that finish as well. Like I say, it was really powered it across goal and into the top corner. So yeah, it was a great goal. Again, we did continue to dominate the game, and obviously Jaheim Headley really drove down the left and played the ball into Radulovic, and he scored for our 6th goal. And I thought that was a great move, and I think, again, Radulovic is another one that I kind of felt like a bit of a pointless signing when he came in January, of course, last season. But again, he's another one that has a lot to prove. I think he didn't contribute much. There were a few times where he was left out, and he was actually available, but he wasn't selected last season. But no, I think this will do his confidence a world of good too. And I think that's what you need, and the fitness as well. We need to build his fitness up, and he looked quite good, to be fair, fitness-wise. So, but he needs to build on that. And but yeah, so that was our 6th goal, and then to top it all off, guys, our 7th goal, capped off perfectly. Ollie Turton found space on the edge of the box, and he had a shot. And it obviously was into the back of the net, into the bottom corner. And no, look, I'm really happy for Ollie Turton. I really am. He's had a horrible 18 months with injuries and things like that. And to see him back in pre-season and looking good and looking happy as well, it's great to see. And obviously, the fact that he got his goal as well, it really capped off a fantastic afternoon for us. But yeah, no, I was really impressed by this half. I was impressed by Ben Wiles. I've already said that. I think Ben Wiles looked very good. Kasumu, I thought Kasumu looked bright as well. Great play from him at times. Helic as well. We know what Helic's about, to be fair, though, don't we, guys? So I thought Pat Jones was really good in this half. I thought again, he's a player that if he can stay injury-free, we've got a real player in our hands here. I think he's got so much pace. He's not scared of running at the defenders, and he causes so many problems to the opposition defences. And no, I think if he can stay fit, he'll be a big player for us this season. There's no question about that. So yeah, no, Pat Jones, big up to him. He was so good. And of course, Reece Healy with the goal as well, and Bojan got a goal. So yeah, no, it was had a few good performances, but definitely for me at the top has to be Pat Jones and Ben Wiles as the two standouts in this second half. Yeah, obviously we won 7-0, and the confidence is flowing, and hopefully we can continue this. Obviously, we do face our biggest test over the weekend. We do go to Harrogate Town, who obviously play League 2. So that'll be another step up. So I think that's where we'll see where we're really at, to be honest with you. In all due respect to our previous opponents, I think that's where we'll see where we're at in terms of the weather, and it will be interesting to see how we fare there. But no, it was a great afternoon, and like I said, we played well. Joshua was in. This afternoon, I hope you're having a great day. Yes, afternoon, I'm doing all right. Yeah, you too. And what league are the 2 teams you've played in? Well, the team that we played in on Saturday was against a Northern Premier League side. Yeah, it's quite a low down, but obviously one of our local teams. Well, not as local as what Emily were to us. Obviously, Emily's more local to us, but Guiseley's more Leeds way. So yeah, no. Obviously, Emily are further down. I can't remember exactly the league they're in, Joshua, but they are further down, Emily, but further down than Guiseley. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, look, we've kind of gone through this quite quickly, to be honest. Oh no, in fact, let me share my overall thoughts then, guys. I forgot to say that because obviously I did say it. Right. So overall, like I said, I think for me, I was really impressed with what we saw overall. I think the start that Michael Duff has made, he's really implemented his ideas across very well at this early stage, and I think for me, the most impressive thing for me at the moment is that I can see a real identity on that pitch, guys, and we haven't had that for ages, have we? Any town fan that you'd speak to will say the same. We haven't had a real identity on that field. A style of play, a system that really works well for these players for a while. So I really am liking this system. The 3-5-2 Duff likes to play. I like the wing backs. I think the wing backs are really effective. It really does work for us, this system. And then the two strikers. I think how many times last season did we say, oh, I wish we could play two strikers up front. It would be good if we could get another striker up there to support Healy. And when he was fit, of course. But yeah, no, I think that the fact we're playing two up front now, it feels like it's more attacking as well, which is great. And yeah, no, I'm not getting carried away, but look, there is reasons to be encouraged. I think for us, I don't care who you're playing against in terms of the level. I know I said these teams are in non-league, but I don't care who you're playing against. We have had a terrible year. We just need to get back to winning football matches, right? And winning games, no matter who it's against, in this pre-season is imperative, because you do carry that momentum into the season then. And I think we've played very well. I think the tempo that we've played at has been really good. Looking at those forward passes, a lot of players making runs as well, I've noticed, which we know how stood still they were last season in terms of nobody was making any runs, nobody wanted the ball, and nobody was making the runs as well, and the tempo was really slow. But this tempo is really good. Now, so the biggest test is obviously on Saturday, and we'll see how we fare against a football league side, who of course are a division lower than us. But we played them last season, actually, Harrogate. I actually went, but yeah, no, it was a good, so let's see how we do there. But promising signs, that's all I'm going to say. And I'm really happy. I'm really encouraged by what I've seen. So, yeah, no, we've kind of gone through this quite quickly, guys, to be fair. But we are going, look, any transfer rumours that anybody's seen, let me know in the comments, by the way. Any more transfer rumours? For me, I haven't seen that many since he signed his players, but since we signed our latest players. But hang on, let me just have a look here. We're just going to have a look. I really should have. I think Duff obviously does want a few more signings. It's clear for me to see that. And I think for me, the areas that we definitely need, I know obviously, people will say maybe, there's a few question marks with our strikers at the moment. Yes, okay, Bojan Radulovic has scored and, in the last game, but there's still question marks there, guys. And we know that we need somebody alongside Healy that can be clinical. And I'm not saying Bojan can't be that person or that player, but there is a question mark there with him. So do we need to, I feel like we need to go in for another striker. And, Radulovic, he will obviously play a big part, I'm sure, this season. But I just think we need somebody else. I don't see the likes of Hudlin or Simpson be anywhere near the 11 guys. They're probably going to go back out to... they're going to probably go out on loan. I doubt we'll be able to get rid of these players, but they might go back on loan again, to be honest with you. But yeah, look, and also I have been kind of encouraged by the fact that I don't want to get my hopes up yet, because look, there is a few players that I would like to see. One particular player that I'd like to see go. No, I'm guessing who that is, guys. But I'm really happy that Helic is still here, but I don't want to get like, oh, he's definitely going to be staying, because you just never know. You just never know, because we know transfers can happen so quickly, and I don't want to get my hopes up, but I really, really hope he stays, and I think we all think that. To be fair, I think if he stays, then we've got such a big defender, for us, and especially how well he did at the Championship level. In League One, he's going to be so good. So, no, I think for me, I think it is one of those things, isn't it? Where, but I lost my track of thought. But yeah, big up to everyone that's tuning in, by the way. We are live across on X and YouTube, of course. If you are watching on X, guys, we are still up 499, guys. If you are not subscribing to the channel, make sure you do come over to the channel and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me, guys. Whoever's my 500 subscriber, we've been trying to get that for ages, but yeah, we're one away. So make sure you come over to the channel and drop a like and subscribe. Thank you very much for your support, guys, as always. But no, I mean, what else? I don't think I've kind of covered our week. It's been a busy week, and one thing that is worth noting as well, by the way, is that obviously Herbie Kane, obviously Mikael Miller, and Anthony Evans weren't involved in the game, as you probably noticed, because I didn't mention the names earlier. But I think that's just because Duff wants to have a few more minutes on the training pitch with them. And I think we will see them next week. This weekend, sorry, not next week. This weekend, we're into a new week out now. This weekend against Harrogate, I think we will see something of them this weekend for me. And I'm excited to see them. Of course, it was nice to see. I don't think Miller was there on Saturday, just gone. But Herbie Kane and Evans was there meeting a few fans, which is nice to see. Watching their new teammates, and of course, so yeah, it was nice to see them there. Not sure if Miller is still. Well, I'm not sure where Miller was, but yeah, no, it's one of those. But yeah. But no, look, hopefully we can build on what we've done pre-season and win again this weekend. We'll be back next week, of course, for the recap of any news. Maybe it might not be as busy this next week, but we still have a game to discuss, of course, with the pre-season game. So there is something there to discuss. But I mean, if we have a look at any rumours that's happening, guys, at the moment, I don't really see many at the moment that I feel like, in terms of other players coming through. But no, I think it will happen. Other area, like I said, we might need a midfield. Mind you, we've got 2 more midfielders in there now, so we're kind of stocked in that department. But wing backs, we're fine. I think defenders, I do think we do need another centre half, because obviously we do play with this 3 centre halves, so we do need that depth in that area. So I think I'd like to see another centre half come in. But yeah, let's have a look, guys, at what we can see here in the rumour mill. I'm very wary and cautious of what I actually believe, though, because I don't think there's not much, to be honest with you. I'm scrolling these. There's not much at the moment that's kind of I mean, if anybody has heard anything, though, let me know. I know we have been linked with a few players. That Dean, he's called Dean. He's from. I got him mixed up with the MK Donald, but I think he's the other Dean, but I can't remember now. But yeah, I think, to be honest with you, though, like I said, the fact that Herbie Kane and Evans came, obviously Evans didn't come over free, but Herbie Kane, he also managed, obviously, 9 goals and 5 assists last season. So his stats are really good coming into this season. So I'm really excited to see what he's going to do. But no, kind of prolonging this a bit more than I should be doing. But yeah, I mean, look, I think we've kind of wrapped everything up this week. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in. If you are watching this on playback, like I said, do make sure you drop a like. It does help with the video getting out there. And also, subscribe. We're one away, guys. Whoever subscribes next, you're a legend if you subscribe. I'm literally so close, and I've been really pushing with my content lately. I've been doing very well and being consistent with it, and I think I'm at the best point that I've ever been for a while, to be fair, so it's good. But we have one more subscriber. We haven't made it in this show, but I will be live tonight, guys. That's another thing. I will be live again tonight for the Euro 2024 show that we've been doing over the Euros. We're going to be having a look at the quarter-final games. We're going to be discussing those, and we're going to also be predicting the semi-final. Who will be going to the final? We'll be predicting the semi-final games that are on. So yeah, no, we're going live again tonight at 7 o'clock. If anybody's about, I would love to see you here again later on. But yeah, guys, I need to go now. Right, well, I don't need to go, but I've kind of said what I need to say. Josh is a great stream. Big up. Have a good rest of your day and week, and good luck to Huddersfield next season. Yeah, thank you very much, and thank you for tuning in. And you'll be there tonight as well. So yeah, big up to you. But yeah, thank you everybody that's come in today. Mr. Aiden, always here. Oris, George, the Villa player, John, and Joshua. Thank you all for your contributions in this show today. But yeah, things are looking very promising for the Terriers as we build up, as we get closer and closer to the new season. And another thing as well is I forgot to mention, we will be going out to Austria after the Harrogate game, and we have one of the opponents. We're going to be playing. I don't know who they are, guys, but we're going to be playing Aris Limassol on the 22nd of July at 6 o'clock local time. So I'm not sure if their time's the same as ours. No, it won't be actually. I don't know what time it will be, guys, but it will be around that. I don't know if it's ahead of us or whatever, but no. I mean, to be fair, I don't know much about this side, but no. I mean, we need to just keep getting minutes in, and it doesn't look like there's going to be a home pre-season game, but nothing's been said yet. I don't think we've got time either, really. Well, no, we don't, because we start the season the following week. I think we come back from Austria on the 29th, so yeah, I don't think there's really much time to maneuver, but there might be, but I don't know. Anyway, like I said, big up to everyone that's tuned in, and thank you all for your support, and good luck for cheers, thank you for that. Like I said, pre-season is all about getting fitness and minutes in the legs of the lads, but obviously results are good too, playing well, and hopefully it continues. But it's our biggest test this weekend, no question. But yeah, have a good rest of the day. If you are about tonight, like I said, do come and tune into the Euros show later on at 7 o'clock. I'm really excited to be doing more Euros discussions as the tournament is coming to a close, of course. But But yeah, I'll say goodbye now, guys, and I hope you all have a lovely day, and I'll see you later on if you're around. But yeah, big up to everyone that's tuned in, like I said, and yeah, I'll see you in a not so distant future, of course, later on. So yeah, take care, everybody, and here is my new outro. So yeah, enjoy.